What is the Labyrinthian? The Labyrinthian is an ancient Nordic ruin located in Hjalmarch in Skyrim. Once known as Bromjanar, it was constructed during the Merethic era by the ancient dragon cult that once ruled the land. Certain scholars suspect Bromjanar to be the capital of the dragon cult civilization in Skyrim. After the dragon cult's defeat in the Dragon War, Bromjanar would fall into ruin. At some point, the powerful dragon priest Morake was bound deep within the Labyrinthian. Worshippers of the goddess Kine would renew his bindings as to keep him from wreaking untold havoc on Tamriel. In the First Era, the legendary archmage Shalador would build the namesake labyrinth deep within the ruins of Bromjanar, and within it supposedly housed the artifact Glamoril, or the Secret of Life, which he supposedly stole from Akatosh. Shalador would eventually begin to use the maze to test potential archmages, making them run through the maze and approving them if they survived. Eventually, the test would become obsolete as it was deemed too brutal. At an unknown point after its abandonment, Bromjanar would fall under the holdings of Jarl Gjalland of Whiterun. It was still inhabited, though the population had greatly receded, and it served as a source of stone and lumber for the hold. At some point after this, the brothers Kanan the Elder and Magris the Dim would head into the Labyrinthian in search of Glamoril, and end up trapped inside as spirits within its walls, eternally guarding the ruins until someone can answer their riddles. Around the 582nd year of the Second Era, an Argonian necromancer, Dixulti the Mouldering, would inhabit the Labyrinthian and attempt to free the dragon priest Morake. When the worshippers of Kine would attempt to renew the binding, they would be driven off and killed. Eventually, with the help of a mysterious hero known as the Vestige, a young priestess of Kine would manage to renew the bindings, and Dixulti would be slain. Around the 389th year of the Third Era, another enigmatic hero known as the Eternal Champion would journey into the Labyrinthian and free the spirits of Kanan and Magris, and retrieve the piece of the Staff of Chaos that Jaeger Tharn had hidden there. Eventually, however, the worshippers of Kine would die out, and Morake would escape, wandering Tamriel and eventually retrieving the Staff of Magnus. Hearing of this legendary artifact, a small group of mages led by Sabos Aren would head into it, eventually discovering Morake. Only Aren escaped alive, and he sacrificed 2 of his peers to contain the dragon priest. He would then seal the ruins to prevent anyone else from disturbing his seal. In the 201st year of the Fourth Era, a prospective College of Winterhold mage would brave the Labyrinthian's halls to retrieve the Staff of Magnus, as the recently discovered Eye of Magnus was being controlled by a Thalmor representative named Ancano to suit his ends. After breaking the seal on the Labyrinthian, the mage would defeat Morake, claiming the Staff of Magnus and the dragon priest's powerful mask. The Labyrinthian has a long history full of many iconic figures that would appear throughout Tamriel.